Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA. Today's a real user review. We are going to be taking a look at the Grantstone Diesel boot in black Chromexcel with the rubber sole. Now, Grantstone did send me these as a sample full review, but all of the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Grantstone prior to publication. They will see this when you do. In addition to that, there is an affiliate link in the description box down below. If you are considering buying this boot or any other product from Grantstone, please consider using that link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do get a small percentage of that sale. Kick back to me, all the money goes back in the channel. Tell me to produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. So, who is Grantstone? Well, Grantstone is a company that has been around since 2016. It is basically a collaboration between Michigan and China. I am not going to try to pronounce the city or province in China where the boots are made because I will just butcher it. So we'll just say they're made in China. Now, the co-founder of Grantstone went to the factory, learned the ins and outs, how to make the boots, how they're produced, and they use a variety of different leathers, combinations of such from both big tanneries and small tanneries alike. This boot alone, the diesel, is available in 22 different colors or leather options. So just a singular model of their boots is available in 22 different options. The price varies a little bit depending upon which option you get. This again is the black Chromexcel with the rubber sole, because they also make a black Chromexcel with a leather sole. I will say I do like the aesthetic of the leather sole. This version does have a leather midsole, although it is dyed black. Where the leather version, it's the veg tan midsole, so you see the actual tan of the leather, which I prefer a little bit. It kind of breaks up the darkness of the boot, which is one of the reasons I personally have not bought a black boot in nearly 20 years, because this has several firsts for me. My first Grantstone boots, my first black boot in 20 years or nearly so, and my first Chromexcel boot. Now, the reason I have not had a black boot in such a long time is, to me, when I look down on a black boot, I always saw a dress shoe. Now, I've had several black boots over the years. I've either sold them or given them away. I have one pair that remains, but it's a Matterhorn Gore-Tex with like a military jump boot style, so it looks nothing like a dress boot or a shoe, which is the reason I, again, stayed away from them, because when I looked down, I saw a black boot. I felt like I was wearing dress shoes. But the Grantstone Diesel has certainly broken the mold there for me, because when I look down, I see a pretty awesome boot. Now, this boot has also been amazing to wear. The Chromexcel, it feels great. It's very soft and supple, yet it still has structure, so we're not getting a loose, flat, sloppy toe. But the leather itself is very pliable and soft to wear, and the leather lining is awesome. Now, the very first time I put this boot on my foot, I noticed something very drastic. This boot slid on my foot buttery smooth. Yes, I've had lined boots before, but nothing has ever slid on my foot the way that the Grantstone Diesel did. And still, every time I put this on, even if I wear this multiple days in a row, I slide it on my foot and it's just, wow, it just slid on so easy, so smooth. I barely have to put any effort at all into getting my foot into this boot. It just slides on. Now, having a lined boot does have positives and negatives. Now, one of the positives, as I just mentioned, it does help to slide the boot on and off. It also makes it much more comfortable. But something like an unlined boot, it will actually breathe a lot better because you have less layers of the boot, so it will breathe a lot better, but it will also not slide on and off as easily. Now, I have had many unlined boots over the years, but nothing has been so satisfying or been so easy to slide on my foot than the Grantstone Diesels. Again, if I put this boot on my foot 5 days in a row, every day, it's just like, wow, it felt so good and so smooth and satisfying to put this boot on. It's literally like nothing I've ever had before in a boot. So that was a really, really interesting experience and continues to be so. Now, I've been wearing this boot daily to work. I mean, you could see I've got some creasing in it and everything. You can see we got a little bit of warpage in the leather from me wearing it, because I am wearing these boots. I'm not babying these boots. These are incredibly comfortable to wear. I can wear these all day long. This is also how I have been tying my boots. I will wrap it around the back, tied in the front. It's quite comfortable. It gives me a little bit more ankle support, especially because it's now getting a little bit warmer. So I've been doing a lot more outdoor work, a lot of lifestyle shoots and stuff for work. So I've been running around quite a bit, carrying a camera, and squatting down. That's kind of why I'm getting a lot of this like warpage and creasage in the toes, because I've been squatting quite a bit, because I've been getting low hero shots at work quite a bit, and they have been incredibly comfortable and great to wear. So wearing these daily to the office, wearing these on shoots, and they have been working out great for both things. Now it is April, so it's a little muddy, but you can see like even the soles, because it has this like mini lug, it gives me the traction I need, but it's not picking up all of that mud and all those little rocks and stuff from the varying terrain I've been running on. So even though I have been wearing these in some sloppier conditions, which, you know, generally for a nice $435 boot, probably not the best idea. I should wear something that's a little bit more inexpensive, but you know, again, I don't baby these things. They're meant to be worn, so I wear them and I test them. And running around in that mud and sloppy conditions, it's not treading or picking up a lot of that mud in the tread, because it has this nice kind of micro lug on it. It does give me the traction I need, but it's not picking up all the garbage and mud while I'm running through the grass. So very comfortable to wear, very versatile boot. And I have quickly gotten over that feeling that when I look down, I am wearing a dress boot, because when I look down, I see a boot, and a very comfortable boot at that. Now, since I just mentioned the price, the Grantstone Diesel Black Chromexcel comes in at $435 USD. This particular boot is made from Chromexcel from the Horween Tannery in Chicago, Illinois. It features a Goodyear welt construction on Grantstone's Leo Last. It has a full-grain kip leather lining that feels amazing when you slide your foot into, antique brass eyelets and speed hooks, a veg tan leather insole, welt, and midsole. It features a cork filler with a steel shank and a micro stud rubber outsole. Now, the fit, feel, and finish of the Grantstone Chromexcel diesel boots. I have worn my pair for up to 14 hours in a single day and been incredibly active, and they have been comfortable for the entire day. I have not had any hot spots, no pinching, no rubbing, no blisters, no uncomfortable feet at the end of the day at all. Once again, they have just been very, very comfortable to wear. And as I had mentioned earlier, we have been ramping up our outdoor lifestyle shoots for work, so I have been running around outside on varying terrain, and the outsoles are offering me plenty of traction without picking up all of that mud from the grass that I have been running across. Now, if I had to have one negative feature about these boots, it's something personal, it's a stylistic choice, and it would be, I wish that the midsole wasn't dyed black. I wish the midsole was either veg tan or a darker brown, kind of maybe to match the outside of the laces of the boot, just because I like that look. I feel like it breaks up the black a little bit. I really like the look of the leather-soled version of the diesel with the black Chromexcel. I'm not a big fan of leather outsoles though. They're okay. I have a pair of roper boots with them on, but if they get a little wet, they get slippery or sticky. It's kind of weird. Depending on what surface you're walking in, they're either sticking to the floor or you're sliding around like you're on a pair of ice skates. So I'm not a big fan of leather outsoles. So I wanted the rubber outsole. I just prefer stylistically the look. There's nothing wrong with the murdered out black look. They look great. I personally prefer a veg tan midsole with the black boot. I think it just kind of offsets that black just a little bit. And that's, again, a personal choice. But if I had to say one negative thing or one point of note about the Grantstone Diesel, it would simply be, I wish the midsole was a veg tan leather instead of the dyed black. But that's it. I mean, these things have been so comfortable to wear. Like, I was incredibly surprised the first time I slid my foot into this boot that it felt so good. Yes, it is a $435 boot. Yes, it is made in China, but to me personally, country of origin isn't as big of a deal as the quality that it goes into the product. If they are ethically made, if they are made with quality materials, quality craftsmanship, and the employees are being paid a living wage, That's what I care about. If the product is going to hold up, it's going to last, and the people that are making it know what they're doing and are being paid well for their labor and their work, that's what matters to me. I feel like that is what I'm getting with this boot. Yes, it is a Chinese-made boot. Doesn't bother me because it is a quality boot. It is made with quality care and quality craftsmanship. So the fact that it's $435, I think that is a justifiable price for what you're getting. You're getting horween, Chromexcel leather from the Horween Tannery in Chicago, Illinois. So you're getting American-made, American tanned leathers. You're getting a quality product. This has not given me any issues at all. Again, incredibly comfortable to wear from the very first time I slid it on my foot. So yes, it's China made, and yes, China has a connotation of having poor quality or low quality products, but every country that manufactures anything is going to have high quality and they're going to have low quality. Just because it's made in China doesn't mean that it's bad. It is a prime example of quality craftsmanship made in China. So this boot is certainly worth the $435 price point. It's a great boot. Again, I can't stress how comfortable this boot was from the very first time I put it on. It has been a pleasure to wear, and it helped me get over my personal phobia of black boots, because since this boot, I've actually gotten another black boot because yeah, this made me like black boots. So the Grantstone Diesel turned me over to the dark side, I guess, since black, it's the darkest leather that you can get is black leather. But now I also have another black boot since getting the Grantstone Diesel, because I see the error of my ways, and I can't say enough good things about the boot. This has been great. I wish I tried a Grantstone boot sooner because it was just that comfortable. So if you're looking at anything Grantstone, I'm going to say jump on it. I think this particular boot right now is on pre-order because it did so well. It's sold out, so it is now on pre-order, but I think they will be shipping next month. When I checked at the time of filming, it is early April. I think it's going to ship early to mid-May if you're looking at the black Chromexcel. There are other versions of the Diesel, other leather and color options are currently available in stock, but the black Chromexcel with the rubber outsole is currently on pre-order to ship in May. But if you're looking at it, just pre-order one. Get yourself a boot. It is a great boot. It's comfortable to wear, and yeah, it has been a pleasure to wear, and it will be a pleasure to continue to wear. So with that, if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it to see notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.